What up, guys? Welcome to Lightning Show, and today we're going over Dust 514 tips and tricks. And in this video, I'm gonna be showing you a very powerful class that I like to call the Juggernaut class. And this class is pretty much your off-the-mill heavy type class. And let me show you. First of all, you're gonna be using a heavy drop suit, of course, because it has a lot of shield and it has a lot of armor. And in order to repair your shield and armor the most efficient way, I decided to put on a basic armor repairer and a militia shield recharger, and these two will actually help you during the battle. Say if you're low on armor, you can just go rest a little bit. Hopefully your shield recharges in time. It's a little slow, I admit, but when you upgrade your armor repairing skills up little by little, it actually gives you a better armor repairing, and it's all time based. You just gotta keep working on it. Your skill points will eventually get you one of the strongest suit, but for now this is still good enough for you to take on other people or experienced people fairly well. So let's go down to your grenade. Grenade can be anything. If you have a stronger type grenade, you can put it on there. As long as the CPU and PG aren't maxed out, you can use anything you want. Same goes for your heavy guns and your secondary. Well, I'm using a submachine gun for my secondary because if you didn't know, a heavy machine gun will overheat on you. So switching to your secondary is sometimes one of your best bet to kill your enemies. But this heavy machine gun, let me go over this a little bit. This thing wrecks. If you are up close with a heavy machine gunner, more than likely you're gonna lose, because heavy machine gun, if you have good aim, you should be able to take him out no problem. You can also take this out and put on an assault rifle, but if you want like close range power, use a heavy machine gun. Long range, burst fire a bit. If you can also buy a burst fire heavy machine gun, but I've added a pray and spray heavy machine gun because for me, I like to get up close to the enemy, so I'm usually gonna be spraying a lot. So let me show you the assault rifle one that I have. I call this the cheap Juggernaut because it's extremely cheap. It costs about, let me see, 7,000, I believe. Yes, around almost 8,000. But that's still pretty cheap compared to how much money you get at the end of each game. So basically, it has everything is the same except for my weapon, which is an Exile assault rifle. And this assault rifle, since I'm an assault specialist, honestly, so it'll just allow me to move around the battlefield with the weapon I prefer, with a lot more armor and shield. So basically, you're like a mini tank, basically walking around. People can't take you off that well. You can just get into cover, reload your gun, and come back out and take them out. And it has a little bit more range, in my opinion. The other gun, it kind of jumps everywhere, but with this gun, because I specialize in it, it's much better. So let's get into some gameplay where I show you how good these two classes are. The advantages of this Dropsui setting may vary depending on your gun. The one that you're seeing right now and the one I suggest is very good for close range because you can actually take a lot of damage, and you also have a massive ammo count. As you can see, I had 425, and this is used to mow down your enemies. The only downside to this is, as you can see, it can overheat, and if it overheats in the middle of a gunfight, you're pretty much screwed. But regardlessly, if you shoot them burst and everything during a gunfight, you should have more than enough ammo to just take down your enemy, because this gun is massive at close range. At close range, this gun will dominate because the rate of fire is about 2,000 depending on what you're using, I believe. So this gun will honestly just dominate at close range. As you can see, this guy absolutely stands no chance at me whatsoever, and I managed to take him out. But the only thing I lack because of this Dropsui setting is its speed. So pretty much I need a faster drop suit if I want to get out of some danger. But because I'm moving so slow, you gotta watch out for grenades. You gotta watch out for your enemy trying to flank your enemy, trying to run away from your enemy, because the speed can actually kill you. And add it to the reloading time in case you're out of bullets, it can really put you in a bad situation. But because this is a heavy drop suit, you should be able to take more damage than usual, and you should get out there quite okay, as long as it's clear. So in order to counteract this, I would probably use an assault rifle. As you can see, I call this my mini cheap Juggernaut class, because it's really you're a walking tank still, because you have the heavy drop suit on and you have an assault rifle on. As you can see, he can shoot me all he wants, but I'm going to win the gunfight because I have more armor. It doesn't matter if he had the first shot on me or not. It may sometimes, but if you have good enough reflexes and good enough aim, you should be able to take him out fairly easy, because this drop suit just wrecks it, because it just takes so much damage. And depending on what you have, like I have the shield extender and I also have the armor repairing, so if I get hurt too much, as you know, it's gonna regenerate over time and it's not gonna be much of a problem. And the gun, because I'm using an assault rifle, or it's up to you what you want to use, but I'm using the assault rifle, you can actually kill pretty much very easily with this class, and you don't have to worry about it if you specialize in it. I'm specializing in assault rifle, so you might not be as well off as I am, but you should somewhat get the same benefit. So just watch out for that. As you can see, I ran out of bullets and all I had to do was switch my gun, and that's one of the most important thing in this class, because you're using a assault rifle. And don't worry about this a little bit too much. You're not gonna be doing that much often unless you're missing your shots like I did. So I want to thank you for watching, and this pretty much it to this heavy type. You can use anything else that you want, but I'd rather a heavy machine gun or an assault rifle. I don't really like using snipers to it because I see no point. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, we'll see you next time on The Lightning Show.